Today's video is going to be a collective haul from drugstore items, some Ulta items, and even a couple of little things from Sephora. This is what I call a collective haul. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa. So I felt like I had enough for a video and we're just gonna dive right in. I am wearing a lot of these products today, but I'm not wearing everything. And at the end, I will probably do some lip swatching with some of the lip products that I've picked up. So we're going to kind of go in face order, starting off with some foundations. And I'm going to start off with the one that I'm wearing. And I just picked this up. It's the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. This is what was in Kate's makeup bag when we did the swapping each other's makeup routines, and I really quite liked it. Now her shade was a little bit lighter and I got color matched to the shade Alabaster. So this is the second to lightest shade. This has foundation and concealer in it. When I was getting color matched, there was a Clinique rep there, and she said the best way to apply this is with your fingers. And so I think the warmth of your fingers helps it meld into the skin. I think when I did the video with Kate, I used a beauty blender that worked fine, so I think it would be a matter of trying which method works best for you. It is a little bit more full coverage for me, but it does not highlight or super highlight the texture on my face, which that's a win in my department. I also picked up a couple of things from the Burt's Bees line, their new cosmetic release. And this is the mattifying powder foundation. And the shade I'm in is 1105 Bear. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but it has a little honeycomb imprint in the pan there. And then underneath is a sponge applicator, which I haven't actually tried yet because I apply with a brush. I like these kind of flat top brushes for applying powder foundation because I think they do the best job. So this is not full coverage. It's just a lightweight powder foundation. I think it would be great as another layer over like a BB or a CC cream to give a little bit more coverage, or as a touch-up powder. I am wearing a little bit of this today in a couple of key areas. It's nice. I wouldn't say it knocks my socks off, but it's nice. And I feel like maybe this shade is a tad light for me. So next up, I'm going to talk about a couple of other shadows, smaller shadow palettes. They're trios, and they are the ones from Smashbox. First of all, there's a very wide range of trios in this release, and I think that this packaging is really adorable and just beautifully compact and just does the job right. I like the fact that it has an open top, so if you have multiples, you can see the difference. You don't always have to read the back, and I think these are going to be great for traveling because they are just simple. Sometimes I'm drawn to simple. Sometimes I like more. Sometimes I like less. So I'm going to include some photo inserts of some looks I've done with these different shadows because I've been really trying to work my way through them. I have this Nudie Pick Fair, and it's a very, like, what I would consider a basic trio. This actually reminded me a lot of the Urban Decay Naked Basics palettes. With their shade ranges, but there's only, of course, 3 shadows in here. The other one I picked up is called Night Shoot. That is this one here. And then the one I'm wearing today, which is Snap Queen, which is a little bit more of a burgundy trio. So this is Night Shoot. I'm going to use this because it's kind of the mid-range one out of all the ones that I have. What I like about a little palette like this is it is, you know, like secretly diverse. At first you go, oh, I know how to use this palette. I'll put this big color all over the lid and up onto the brow bone, the lighter color on the lid and kind of blend it up into the crease, and then use this in the outer V and to darken the lash line. And yes, that is exactly a very classic way of using this palette. But you can also make this a smoky eye. You can apply this color all over the lid and bring this up into the crease and use this under the brow bone. You can not use the dark color at all and just use the two lighter colors for a great daytime look. So that right there is 3 different ways to use this very little palette. So I like that simplicity, especially when you're traveling and maybe you just don't want to spend a whole lot of time on your makeup when you're on the go. That's kind of how I am when I travel. I'm on, you know, unless it's like a special event, like a wedding or a big party thing, I'm really just like, let's keep it simple. I mean, I could even just use a 1 shadow look and go in here with this one, and that would be fine. So 4 different ways you can use this little palette. I will say they are a little powdery, and I did have some fallout, especially today with this darker combo. I had to sweep away under both eyes, so that's something to think about. A lot of shadows, you have to be careful of the fallout. And quite honestly, there is something for everybody in this little release. There's more colorful looks. What I thought was interesting, this nudie pick combo. I have it in the fair, but they have a light combo and a medium. They have a couple like different intensities, which is great for people who have darker skin that maybe want this wouldn't work. But they offer, in my opinion, like a neutral nude palette for a lot of different skin tones. Now to finish up the eyes, I have picked up a whole bunch of new mascara that I'm testing. I really want to do like a drugstore mascara roundup, but it's going to take me a little while to actually use them to be able to really share my thoughts on them. So 2 of these I bought, and 1 was gifted to me from Kate because she did not like it. I'll start with this one from Essence. It's the Lash Princess. I was quite impressed with this when I used it, but I need to continue to use it to really develop a full reaction to it. But this has quite a cult following, the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I also picked up the IT Cosmetics Superhero, and I've probably used this one the most out of the 3 I'm going to talk about. It just has a very standard mascara wand, not too wet, not too dry. I think it does a great job. I'm not sure it's worth the price tag. I think I'm kind of like a drugstore gal with mascaras because I think you can get a really great drugstore mascara. But I did want to try this. It is supposed to have this like tubing technology, which is better for your lashes, but offers more waterproof technology without being really like a waterproof mascara, which is why I'm interested in testing that. More to come on that later. And then this is the mascara I'm wearing today. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Fiber Mascara. Kate bought this because she wanted to try it. She likes the one that comes in the red tube with a white primer. This one actually has a black primer, and it's supposed to have fibers in the mascara side. So this is the primer side, and this is the mascara side. It has a small curve to the brush. I'm wearing this today. I think it's beautiful. I really like it. I think it gives nice lift to the lashes. Adds a little length without them being clumpy, because sometimes fiber mascaras can be a little clumpy. I don't find that to be the case. So far, I am really enjoying this. Okay, I'm done with eyes. I'm going to move on to cheeks. So another Burt's Bees product I picked up is the blush, one of their blushes. This is 1210 Shy Pink. I am wearing this today, and again, this also has, I don't know if you can see, a little honeycomb imprint stamped on it. Really cute. There's no applicator for this, which I don't care. I'd rather not have the applicator because I'm going to use one of my brushes. And I think this is a beautiful neutral pink. Not too dark, not too light. I like it. We're going to get into lips now. So in the Burt's Bees line, I also picked up what they're calling tinted lip oil. It comes in a little pen style applicator. And this is the darkest shade. This is Misted Plum, and it is what I'm wearing today. I really, out of all 3 of the Burt's Bees things that I've picked up, this is what I've reached for the most to use. It is what I'm wearing today. I do think that all of them are very, very sheer. I was a little hesitant because it's the darkest shade, but obviously it's not as dark as the cap. I love this for just bopping around the house, running errands, whatever. It would be great for work because it's not like too in your face. Then I picked up 3 different lipsticks from the Fenty Beauty line in this little trio of shades. These are a plush matte lipstick. This is Spanked. These are really comfortable on the lips, very soft, really pigmented. I find the shape of these make for fairly easy application because they're a little bit thinner, and it just seems to work pretty well for the application. The next one is a brilliant red. This is called Madame. This one feels a tiny bit drier than the first one, but quite pretty and a really bold look. All right, now I need a little remover. And the last shade is called Candy Venom. It's like a really bright pink. I thought this is going to be a really awesome, like, summer color. Like when you want a really bold pink lip, which is why I bought this. So that is my combined haul. Yeah, I'm excited about some of these things. I really am excited about these little guys. I think they're going to be great for traveling. This is really terrific. You know, I'm still testing this a little bit more, but I think it has a lot of promise for fuller coverage. So coming up on my channel, I am going to be doing like a kind of like a behind the scenes video about my channel. A little bit of a quick view of my filming setup because I've changed some things around. Sneak peek behind the curtain. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you real soon in my next video. Take care. Bye.